Guys, there is a story concerning a footballer that has been stabbed by a fan with a knife. And I want us to give our honest opinion on it. Guys, if you are watching this, we want to talk about this because it happened in the Nigerian league. And this is serious. We don't want to be seeing this. For me, this is like Super Story. You know that Nigerian TV series? Yeah. This is Super Story. I'm even shocked. How come the fan took the knife to the stadium? See, we are about to talk about all this. My name is Adam. I'm here with Chanana and Sairam. We are going to go into it with our honest opinion. But then, first of all, let's talk about what even led to the fan doing all that. There was a game between Plateau United and also Nasarawa. And apparently, Nasarawa won the game by 3-2. Vincent Temitope, their star man for Plateau United, scored an open, goal and also had a penalty in that game. And the penalty was saved. And at the end of the day, the fans felt like if he had scored that penalty, it would have been what? 3-3.
Double chance.
Double chance. So apparently, some fans were not happy. And even one decided to go further, to use knife to stab the player. Is this where we are
getting pretense of trying to take a picture with the
player? See, guys, we are going to go into this and talk about the implication this has for the league. And I want to start with Sairam. First of all, you have heard the story leading up to the fan stabbing the player. Now, the player that was stabbed is called Vincent Temitope. I hope I got the pronunciation right. Now, let me know what you think about this, your honest opinion.
Okay. So, for me, to a higher extent, the behavior of this fan, is so uncalled for. Mm-hmm. Why am I saying that? It is football. Mm-hmm. It is a game that is supposed to entertain us. So if at the end of the day, you are the losing end, you have to accept it in good faith. You can't always win. Even the best of teams don't always win every time. Yes. You get it? So going to that extent of stabbing a player, my brother, that's too extreme. And then he needs to be severely dealt with. They shouldn't take this case lightly. He needs to be dealt with so that it serves as a deterrent to others, so that others don't repeat the same. Because it's very, very uncalled for.
Chana, do you think it's a personal attack on the player? Do you think this fan has a personal agenda against this player? That even though the player scored an open goal, he still went ahead because it feels like it's some personal vendetta. What do you think about all this?
For me, this can be taken in from a different context. Because one, how come he brought a knife?
The security.
There's a security problem here. One, let's say he brought a knife to the stadium. Fine. So are you trying to tell me that he was waiting for the player to miss a penalty or to do something for him to go and stab the player? So I think that this is something that premeditated. Fine, even though me missing the penalty can be used as a yardstick, but I think he has something that this guy has already planned.
So my question: what if the game was 3-3? What if he has scored? So what would be the use of the knife?
That's what I'm saying. That it's something that he has planned. I tell you, I don't think maybe he's spoiling the penalty. Will use it as maybe a simple justification, you say, because he missed a penalty. But this is something that is planned before. Because you won't tell me that you are bringing a knife and hoping for him to miss a penalty. What is the possibility of even getting a penalty in a game for him to miss? So you did something that is planned, and even you going him, because you should realize that this is not from a section of the fans, or you say that, maybe because he missed the penalty, a section of the fans are angry, and one of them went an extreme. This is his own reason. He went there in the form of a fan, a good fan, trying to take a picture with the guy, and then I'm stabbing the guy. Look at this technique.
No, but even with that, like taking a picture with a fan, like what?
No,
what are the? What is the security detail? For instance, yes. These our players need to be protected.
Very, very protected.
Now that there is sports betting and everything, people take emotion. I mean, it could be, I'm not saying, but I'm not justifying, but it could be that this fan we are talking about place a bet.
Double chance.
And guess what? Vincent went to miss that chance. You understand?
For me, I feel that the player actually brought in the knife.
The fan
brought in the knife to attack anybody who plays with his emotions. Yes, he didn't. I'm not sure he knew Vincent would miss a penalty in the match. Exactly. So he came prepared that anybody that plays with my emotions, being it a player, being it a fan, I'll come for you.
I have it in mind that this guy, he's planning to stab the guy already.
That's what I'm saying. It's something personal. Maybe it's something personal.
We are just using the penalty miss as a yardstick to justify what he did. But for me, I believe that there's something more than the penalty miss. Because let's say he he scored a penalty.
What would you do now?
Because he scored a goal in the game. So let's say he missed a penalty. He scored a goal in the game. So what's up?
So guys, let's know what you think about this down below in the comments. For me, I feel like it's unwarranted. It should be investigated. The responsible parties should be severely punished, as you know, Seram said.
Let me say this. Their security system, they should beef up their, because this is a complete lapse from the security system.
This player could lose his life.
Thank you. How will you allow a fan to bring a knife to a stadium? What's up? That tells me that they do it all the time. They do it all the time. This is not the first time.
This should also be a wake-up call for African football as a whole. Because, I mean, when you go to the Western world, before fans enter the stadium, they check. They don't even allow drinks in glass bottles. You understand? Unless it's in a paper or something. Yeah. So these are measures they put in place so that, because they know that as it stands now, people attach a lot of emotions to football. So if you allow the fans to come in with anything, they'll just be hurting themselves in the stadium. Yeah.
So guys, as I said, let us know what you think about this. Now, the player is still receiving treatment in the hospital. He has not passed away, which is a good news for us. But then we just hope that proper measures are taken next time to ensure this does not happen again. And also, this should be investigated. And I blame those responsible for that match on that day.
The security system is totally poor. There's nothing you tell me that I understand. How you allow if it was outside, it was different case altogether. But inside the stadium, a player and a fan who come and try to, like, he's posing a picture and he end up stabbing a player. Where did you get a knife from?
Exactly. So
that is my problem.
So guys, let me know what you think about all this down below in the comments. I want us to move to another segment of today's video. So guys, let's hear from you concerning the Vincent temitope issue, the stabbing issue. Let's hear from you down below in the comments. Now, let's move away from that and let me give you additional updates and also my honest opinion concerning Tosin Adarabioyo. Now, this player held an interview with Chelsea and he spoke about his Nigerian upbringing. Now, this is what he said, and I want to say it very, very quickly, read it out. He says that we are very much a Nigerian family and it was a Nigerian upbringing. That is the food, or traditionally the way we have been brought up, which is a bit different to how it would be here. That is London. Now, he also added that the food is harder, stuff like pounded yam, stuff that make you strong. This is a player who is proud of his upbringing, especially with his Nigerian family. And this just brings me to the conclusion that, see, this player is eligible to play for Nigeria and also for England. Eric Sakushal is in Europe scouting for players, speaking to players, whether they have switched nationality or not, or players who have not been called up ever since he took over the job. And this is one player that I believe would be a very good addition to the Nigeria Super Eagles setup. Looking at the way he speaks about his Nigerian upbringing, he's proud of it. He's just 27 years of age, and if you look at the statistics this season as a defender, it's going to shock you because he has 4 goals and 1 assist in 31 appearances for Chelsea across all competition, which is quite excellent for a defender, and I believe that he will be a great addition. But then let me hear from you. What do you make of this? Do you think he comes into that team and be a great addition for Super Eagles of Nigeria, or Nigeria has enough defenders so he's not needed? Let me hear from you down below in the comments. This is where we are going to end it. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.